Hi guys, good morning. I hope you've all had a great day so far. Okay, so today you're going to be getting ready with me. As you can see, I have moisturized and primed my face. I have contoured just a little bit on the cheeks. I've done my eyebrows and my foundation as well, just so that this video doesn't take forever to record. So I will show you today. I use I think it's L'Oreal True Match Lumi foundation in the color N12 Neutral. It's a soft ivory, classic ivory, and it has a pump, which is really good. So that's what I used for my foundation today. I use the e.l.f. setting powder to set it with. This is just a translucent powder. It has no color to it. And then for my contouring on my cheeks, I did, this is from the Tarte palette, Lights, Camera, and Lashes or something like that. But I used this color here for my cheeks. I'm gonna go in now and do my blush and my highlighter, which is right here. And then I'm going to use my Tartelette Amazonian Clay palette for my eyeshadow. Okay, so let me get my blush brush. Let's try this one today. So I'm just using a standard blush brush. And I'm gonna go in and pick up some color right here and apply that to the cheek area. And you just want to blend it in with your contour so that it doesn't look like you have two different colors on, even though you do. I just like to put it on the what they call the apple of your cheeks, right here and right here. You don't really need it all over the place. If you blend in too much inward, what I like to do is get my foundation brush that I use to apply my foundation and just blend it back out a little bit so that it doesn't look too pink. See? And that works very well. Just helps smooth that out. Okay. So, or you can use your powder brush too. And now for my highlighter. I normally use this little fan brush, but it's not the best one. It's kind of cheap. It doesn't hold its shape very well. So when you go to apply it, it's real flimsy. It doesn't really pick up enough highlighter. So I'm going to use a bigger one, a much bigger one, just for the cheeks. So it's just a fan brush. It's very thick and it tends to hold a little more highlighter. And I just use the center of the brush. I don't know if you can see that. I'm going to go in and just pick up a little bit of this highlighter on the center of the brush and just apply it right to the top of the cheeks, and then kind of go around the eye area. I want to do that on both sides. You don't really need a lot. And then I'm going to pick up a little bit and do the end of my nose. And I like to do the top of my lip. A little on the chin. And then a little on the forehead, just to give it some pop. Okay, so now that that's done, let's go ahead and use our Amazonian Clay palette. Let me fix it where you're not blinded by the mirror. Okay, so today I think I'm going to use the Natural Beauty for my crease, and probably Caregiver for the lid, and then Supermom for the brow. So this is Natural Beauty, this is Caregiver, and this is Supermom. So we're going to use those three colors. That's funny because the names that they give these are really, really cool. I like them. And they pretty much describe all you moms out there, super mom. Anyway, so I'm going to go in with my Tarte brush. It's a two-sided Tarte brush. This is a firm, round bristle. This one's more flimsy, but it's good for your brow. And then for my lid, I usually use a standard brush applicator. Let's see, I know I have one. Yes, here we go. I'm going to be using this one. Okay. First, I'm going to blend in. I'm going to blend in a color for all over the lid. It's this one right here. Is called Free Spirit, and I'm going to use it all over. It's going to be my transition color to help blend all the others in. And to get that color onto my eye, I'm going to be using this brush right here. It's just a standard eyeshadow brush. Start at the top and just feather it down. I like to get into this crease right there. That's where it gets really dark sometimes, where your vein is. And it's good to lighten that up a little bit. Just kind of coat the lid with this color. Okay. Okay, now that that's done, this should blend out pretty nicely. Okay, so I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna pick up the Natural Beauty for my crease. Just want to apply that over the crease area. Just go back and forth. See how that is? Okay, this color is really pretty. I like it. Once you get it on your crease, you can blend it up and out. It's a really pretty color. I like that. Make sure you get them even on both sides. Don't be afraid to blend. The more you blend, the better it looks, in my opinion. So I tend to blend a lot just to make sure that it's even and not splotchy. And you don't want to go too high up. You want to leave room for your brow shadow. You can come back in. I know a lot of people come back into their crease with a darker color, or they do the outside corner here with the darker color. I'm not going to do that today. I sometimes do that, but today I'm just going to kind of keep it simple. What I'm doing now is bringing the shadow down up underneath the corner of my eye on the bottom to give it a full look. Kind of makes your eye open up quite a bit. Okay, so now for my lid color. If I use a shimmer for my lid, then I would use my setting spray. This is the one that I like to use. It's Makeup Forever, and it's Mist and Fix too. You just spray a little bit on your brush and then apply it to the shadow and then put it on your lid. It makes it stay longer. And for the shimmers, it works really well to make that color really pop. But I'm not using a shimmer today. I'm going to simply use a neutral matte color that's called let's see what I say, caregiver. So I go in and pick up a caregiver, and I'm going to apply it to my lid. Oh, that's pretty too. I love these colors. Very nice. And then I'm going to use this brush to go in and pick up the Supermom for my brow. Just going to go over it like that. Very pretty. Very, very pretty. It's very natural looking. I like that a lot. Okay, so the eyeshadow's done. It only takes a few minutes. It doesn't take a long time to do that when you know how. I used to struggle with the eyeshadow, believe it or not, back in the day. Didn't really apply it very well. The last couple of days I've been using this 24/7 Urban Decay Glide On Eye Pencil. This one right here. I'm trying to find the color. And because it's not black, and normally I really love Stag. It's called Stag. It's like a brown, dark brown color. I normally only use black because it really makes my blue eyes very pretty. But this one is a brown color, and I've been obsessed with it lately. It's especially if I want to go neutral like I'm going today. So we're going to use this one again today and just see how that looks with the shadows I have on. I think it's going to look very nice. So I'm just going to go in on the top here and apply a thin line across the top. Hope you all can see that. Across the top lid. And it doesn't have to be a perfect line. I just like to get some color up there because I can use a blender brush and go in and blend that to give it that smoky look. And I come up underneath the eye right here and just go about halfway, right where your pupil is, the center. Just stop right there. You don't want to go all the way in. If you want your eyes to appear larger, if you have small eyes, don't go all the way around with your eyeliner. It makes your eyes look smaller. I have pretty decent sized eyes. They're not small, but they're not huge. But I still like to keep them open, more open. So now I'm going to come in here. I'm going to do the other eye with this liner. Like I said, don't worry if it's not perfect. It doesn't have to be. If it's thicker in one area and not as thick in the other area, that's fine. Okay, we lost my C. I guess it was tired. I'll have to fix that later. Okay. And if you can see that, I got a little bit thicker in the lid area on this eye than I did the other one. But like I said, it's not a big deal. It's fixable. I like to take a very thin, flat brush and blend that out to give it that smoky eye look. So you can pick up some eyeshadow, maybe go with your lid color, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to blend it. And if it doesn't blend right, you can fix it with your finger or get a Q-tip or apply more shadow over it and blend a little more. Everything's fixable. If you mess up, just fix it and move on. It's not that big a deal. And two, if you're not comfortable with the brush around your eyeball, because I know I wear contacts and sometimes those brushes can be very intimidating when you're really close to your eye. I picked up one of these the other day. It's a blender, like on the end of eyeliner. Sometimes they put the little blenders, and this is really good to do that kind of stuff as well. If you don't want the bristles near your eye, you can come in with this and use it to blend out, and it works really well. Yeah, so see that thickness there. And if you don't feel like you have enough color on one than the other, you can always come back and add more. Okay, so that looks good. So now we're going to apply our, you know what, before I do the mascara, I'm going to use another small brush, and I'm going to come under the eye with a little bit of the crease color, the Natural Beauty. There we go. Okay, that looks good. Yeah, I like that. Okay, now we're going to apply the mascara. Today I'm going to be using my favorite Lights Camera Splashes by Tarte in black. This one is a really good mascara. It's waterproof. It really does lengthen. It doesn't really thicken that much, but it lengthens your lashes quite a bit. I like it. It's one of my favorites. So what I like to do is come and give it a small amount, like a base, and then you can come back with another coat when this dries and thicken it up just a little bit and make them a little longer. I do 2 coats. I've seen videos where people do 3, 4, and 5 coats. I'm sorry, but to me that's too much mascara. After 2 coats, it starts to get clumpy looking, and I don't like that clump look. So I do 2 coats of mascara. I really like to keep my makeup natural. I don't like a makeup look to be very gaudy. Just, you know, you can still be glamorous without being overly done. Sometimes simple is better. Don't really need a lot to change the way you look anyway. You want to accentuate your good features and kind of cover your flaws. But ladies, you should always remember that your flaws that you see as a flaw may actually be a beauty to someone else. So you just never know. You don't really want to cover up too much of your natural beauty. Let that shine through. Be you and just do what you do, you know? Don't really count on anything from anyone else, especially when it comes to your self-esteem, your looks. Those looks were God-given, and we are all beautiful inside and out, because everyone has unique qualities about them. You don't have to be beautiful on the outside to be beautiful on the inside. But you do have to be beautiful on the inside to be beautiful on the outside. In my opinion, you cannot have blackness inside you and portray beauty on the outside. It just doesn't work that way. Even if you're the most beautiful faced person on the planet, if you're ugly in your heart, then you're not beautiful. So just remember that. And your size doesn't define you. It's just a number on a scale. I'm a pretty big girl, and I don't mind saying that. I don't mind being that. It's who God made me. And I embrace my curves. I enjoy being a full figure woman. I enjoy being able to be myself and not allow others to dictate who or what I am. So just remember that. I just wanted to put that out there because I know there's some out there that think that, you know, I can't ever be beautiful. No one's ever gonna love me because I'm this or I'm that. You know, don't be so down on yourself, and don't let your flaws define you. Don't let that number on that scale define you. You are beautiful because you are you, and there's no one else on this planet who is like you except you. So embrace that beauty, and always embrace that beauty. Okay, so let's finish up this look with our lipstick. Today I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Vice, and this is in the color Back Talk. It's one of my favorites. It's a matte. This is my everyday go-to lipstick. I really love this color. It's amazing. And it pretty much goes with anything. It's a neutral pink color. Okay. Now I just use the tip of my finger to smooth the edges out. And I don't usually use a liner. Sometimes I will, but not always. There we go. And this is like a lip stain. It dries, so it doesn't come off once it dries. I really like this look today. It's a very natural, very pretty look. So there you have it. This is my look for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I look forward to making many more for you. If you have any comments, questions, leave them down below. And as always, give this video a big thumbs up. Thank you so much for your support, your kindness, and for bearing with me while I was getting this channel started. Thank you very much. I appreciate all of you. Love ya.